What's up, everyone? All right, let's get straight to it. Things you can do to prevent becoming an identity theft victim, or at least limit the possibility of becoming one. It all starts at home, so make sure that place where you keep your stuff, your PII, your personal identifiable info, okay, is safe and secure, locked up. If you can get a little safe, even better. If you can't, whatever you can think of, or put it in a place where it's the most secure place in your house. So your social security card or cards, and bank statements, any other account info, account numbers, pins, passwords, security questions, whatever it is, whatever could someone use to identify you or one of your accounts. Make sure that those things are secure. Now, if you're getting rid of any of that, make sure you shred it first. I mean, most things you'll keep. Social security card, you don't really want to shred that. But if you have a whole pile of old bank statements, I mean, we get them every month, so every year you get 12 of them, and you had an account there for 2, 3, 5, 7 years. I mean, that's a whole pile of statements. You don't really need a statement from, I don't know, 3 years ago. Now, before you get rid of it, make sure you shred it, because it has your account info, has your social security. If it doesn't have your full social security number, it could potentially have your last 4 digits, which at times is enough. Has your full and proper spelling of your name, has a type of account, has your spending habits, has your street address, has everything. I mean, it has a lot of stuff. So make sure you shred that. So for about 80 bucks or so, you can buy a home shredder, okay? Small portable shredder, and it's a great investment. So make sure you get it. And if you're getting it, get one that cross shreds, not just down the length of the paper. What else? Don't carry stuff around on you that you don't need. So for guys, wallets, back pockets, whatever it is, for women, in your purses, in your bags, don't carry stuff you don't need. So I'm talking about, like I just mentioned, social security cards. When was the last time you really needed one? You need to know your social security number, and you know it by now, but the actual card, you don't really need it. I mean, if you're starting a new job, you might need it that day to bring it in for someone to make a copy of it. And you know what? That's okay. That's cool. But once you're done, bring it back home in your safe, secure spot. Put it away. What else? Being that we do most stuff online, use computers, whatever it is, Mac, PC, I mean, it's relevant. Make sure you're doing your personal finances or your personal banking only on computers that you can trust. So ideally, only your home machines. Okay? You don't want to use a computer just sitting there in a public lab at a, I don't know, a hotel, because you don't know who's administering that. You don't know if stuff was installed on that computer, like a keylogger. You don't know who's coming back to review the information from that machine. You don't know who's administering it, if someone really is, to begin with. So do your banking from computers you can trust. What else? Don't respond to email scams, okay? I don't care what it is, Nigerian, whatever prince is offering you money. If you give them this or that to move money into your account, you know what? Don't do it. If your bank is asking for your password or your PIN, don't do it. Just delete it. Ignore them, okay? The bank will never ask for your account info. Guess what? They have it already. So don't fall for those things, okay? What else? Make sure you use your passwords for everything. So also, talking about computers again, well, this one's already on. I was gonna illustrate the point. When I turn this computer on, any computer that I use, when I turn it on, it always comes in with a login screen, okay? I use it every day. Some of these machines I use hours. I spend hours on them every day. Doesn't matter. Always set up a login screen. Disable auto logins. I don't care where it is. I don't care where the computer is. I always want to be required to enter username and password to gain access to a machine. What else? Passwords for your accounts, your online accounts, email, whatever it is. Make sure you use them, and make sure you change them as frequently as you can. Now, a lot of people get put off and say, I don't want to change my password. Who's going to remember that again? Okay, but your password doesn't have to be this hieroglyphic form, okay? It doesn't have to be $1 backslash lowercase m underscore dash uppercase T. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that. Let's say, okay, here's an example, perfect example. I was born on a Thursday. in July 17th. So my password could be, it's not if you want to try, but could be, I was born on a Thursday in July. That sentence, okay? So using that sentence with capitalization and spaces is enough to make my password secure. That's it. It's something I can remember. I'll never forget. And it's long and somewhat complex and has different characters in it. It's fairly secure. What else? Back up your files. Also encrypt whatever you can. There are tools out there such as TrueCrypt that are free and are great and work beautifully. Where you can, if you don't want to encrypt the whole hard drive, you can encrypt a particular directory where all of your personal info is stored in. And if, God forbid, you lose your laptop, computer, someone steals your computer, breaks into your house, whatever it is, that stuff is backed up, encrypted, secure. Now, also, when you have backup on a CD or, I don't know, flash drive, there's one right here, flash drive, or external hard drive, encrypt those as well if you can, because if it's only encrypted here, but here's in plain text, all I need to do is take this. I'm good to go. I have your info. You know what I mean? So back everything up and encrypt it if you can. What else? Stay informed. Sign up for free credit reports. You can get one every year for free. Everything except your FICO score, but you get your spending and accounts that you have and everything else. You can also, if you don't want to do it or you're not sure of all the steps that you can do to kind of monitor your own credit score and reporting, there are companies out there that you can pay. I think LifeLock is one of them, and they charge about, I think it's somewhere around $10 a month or so, last time I looked at it. And they will request reports every 90 days and look at stuff for you and monitor it and whatever. Set up alerts if a charge occurs that's kind of out of your spending comfort zone. If you're always spending, I don't know, $200, $300, $200, $300, $500, $500, all of a sudden there's a charge for $8,000. Chances are it probably isn't you. What else? Beware of social engineering. So that's people just calling you and getting more info. Some people are very good at that. They can get your, let's say you throw out your bank statement, right? They have a lot of stuff there. All they might need is a PIN, right? And they call you and say, I'm calling from this bank. Here's your full number. I'm sorry, here's your full name. Here's your full address. Here's the bank account you have. Here's the bank account number. Here's your last month's balance. Here's your last 4 numbers of your Social Security number. At that point, you say, wow, that's believable, right? They know my home number and they have all the info. Sure, I'll tell them my PIN is. Wrong. Don't share your info with anybody, okay? Don't write, and also don't, please, I've seen this way too many times. Don't write your PIN down and put it in your back pocket, all right? And it's like, pink to my HSBC account. No. Keep those things away or use stuff that you can remember. That's pretty much it. I mean, I will also post a link. FTC, Federal Trade Commission, has an entire subsection on their website on things you can do to prevent identity theft. And I will post that below this video on my blog, so you can go and look at it yourself and read up on it. It's a good investment. It's better to do it now. It's kind of it's easier to prevent things than try to heal them later. Spending time and money on getting your own name and your own credibility back is just painful and sucks. So I don't think anybody would want to go through that. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will do whatever I can to help. Thanks. Bye.